In the heart of a bustling city, amidst the towering skyscrapers and noisy streets, lived a man named Adam. He was in his mid-30s, with a job in a corporate office that demanded long hours and high stress. Adam had always been a meticulous planner, his life neatly organized into routines and schedules. Yet, despite his outward success, a storm brewed within him, a storm he kept hidden from the world. Adam's struggle began subtly, with restless nights and moments of inexplicable sadness. At first, he dismissed them as byproducts of his hectic lifestyle. But over time, those moments stretched into hours, days even, where a cloud of despair seemed to envelop him. He found it increasingly difficult to concentrate at work, his once sharp mind now clouded with fatigue and doubt. One rainy afternoon, as Adam sat staring at his computer screen, the weight of his emotions became too heavy to bear. His hands trembled, and a feeling of suffocation gripped his chest. He excused himself from the office, hastily grabbing his coat and escaping into the cool drizzle outside. Without a destination in mind, he wandered aimlessly through the city streets, seeking solace in anonymity. Eventually, he found himself in a quiet park, where he sank onto a bench beneath a willow tree. The rain fell softly around him, mirroring the tears that finally streamed down his cheeks. Adam felt utterly alone, adrift in a sea of his own thoughts and emotions. For the first time in years, he acknowledged the truth. He was struggling with his mental health. Days turned into weeks as Adam navigated the labyrinth of therapy appointments and medication adjustments. He found a counselor, Dr. Claire, whose gentle demeanor and insightful questions slowly helped Adam unravel the knots within his mind. Together, they explored the roots of his anxiety and depression, unearthing buried memories and untangling distorted thoughts. One of Adam's breakthroughs came during a session when he recounted a childhood incident that had long haunted him, a teacher's harsh words that had planted seeds of self-doubt in his young mind. With Dr. Claire's guidance, Adam began to reframe his past experiences, challenging the negative beliefs that had held him captive for so long. Outside the therapist's office, Adam started incorporating small changes into his life. He began practicing mindfulness, finding moments of peace in the simple act of breathing. He rekindled his love for painting, losing himself in swirls of color that mirrored the kaleidoscope of emotions within him. Slowly, the fog that had shrouded his thoughts began to lift, revealing glimpses of clarity and hope. Yet, the journey was not without its setbacks. There were days when Adam's progress felt tenuous, when the shadows of his past threatened to engulf him once more. On those days, he leaned on the support of friends and family, who stood steadfast by his side, offering comfort and encouragement. As months passed, Adam learned to embrace the ebb and flow of his emotions, recognizing that vulnerability was not a sign of weakness but of strength. He discovered that healing was not a linear path, but a messy, unpredictable journey, a journey he navigated one step at a time. One crisp autumn morning, Adam found himself standing on a hill overlooking the city he had once felt so disconnected from. The sun bathed the skyline in a golden hue, and a sense of peace settled over him like a warm blanket. He thought back to the turbulent months that had brought him to this moment, the tears shed, the fears faced, the resilience rediscovered. Adam knew that his battle with mental health would be ongoing, a continuous process of self-discovery and self-care. But as he stood there, surrounded by the beauty of the world and the warmth of newfound hope, he realized that he was not defined by his struggles. Rather, he was defined by his courage to confront them, to seek help, and to believe in the possibility of healing. With a renewed sense of purpose, Adam turned and began the descent down the hill, back towards the city that had once seemed so daunting. He knew that challenges lay ahead, but he also knew that he had the strength and support to face them. And as he walked, a small smile tugged at the corners of his lips, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of hope.